Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the weekly project call. It is September 30th, last meeting of September, and we've already got some Halloween decorations here in the Mountain View office. Exciting times. We've got a great meeting for you today. We're going to open, as we usually do, with our weekly calendar. Wednesday, October 2nd, this Wednesday, we have the Homebrew Website Club. The Homebrew Website Club is a growing worldwide network of meetups for everyone who wants to take back their web experience from social media silos and own their online identities, content, and interactions. The Homebrew Website Club is happening in Nuremberg, Karlsruhe, Berlin, Madrid, London, Nottingham, Austin, San Francisco, and Seattle. The Madrid and Seattle are new to the calendar, so if you are in either of those locations or any of the locations I mentioned, you can check out the wiki for details and RSVP. We also have this Saturday, October 5th, and Sunday, October 6th, Indie WebCamp New York City. Indie WebCamp New York City is an all-levels creative collaboration hosted by Pace University in downtown Manhattan. 2 days of keynotes, brainstorming, creating, teaching, and helping gain more control over our data and lives online. One of several 2019 Indie WebCamps and the 7th Indie WebCamp in New York City. Complimentary tickets and more information is available in the wiki. And next week, October 10th, we have the Emerging Technology Speaker Series, presenting Kate Starbird, University of Washington, with a talk Beyond Bots and Trolls, Understanding Disinformation as Collaborative Work. This happens at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and in this talk, Kate Starbird argues that defending against strategic information operations will require moving our focus beyond bots and trolls to look at the collaborative nature of disinformation campaigns that target, infiltrate, shape, and leverage online communities. Mozilla staff have already received an invite in your inbox, and the talk is open to the public. With that, I have accidentally hit the back button. With that, we are going to move on to our speakers. And our first speaker up is Nathan with an Emerging Technologies Weekly Update. Nathan, take it away.
Hi, can you hear me all right?
Yes, we can.
Great, thank you. So I'll be giving the ET updates. So faster than real time. Mozilla's deep speech recognition engine now runs faster than real time on a single Raspberry Pi 4 core. This means deep speech can process 10 seconds of spoken voice data in less than 10 seconds on a small, inexpensive device like the Raspberry Pi. This opens up many possibilities for small platform speech-to-text applications. Look for more information soon on how you can get your hands on a copy. Simulating virtual reality. So if you're interested in using your web content creation skills to create mixed reality experiences, don't have a suitable device for use for development and testing, not a problem. Last week, we published an early version of a WebXR API emulator as a browser extension you can install on desktop Firefox or Chrome and run responsibly WebXR content without any special headset or controller hardware needed. You'll find the emulator on AMO and the code on GitHub. AV1 in the news. Last week, we highlighted Mozilla's AV1 joint software demo with Intel at their booth at the IBC show. We can also report that Broadcom showed AV1 support in hardware at IBC, and they formed a system-on-a-chip component designed for satellite, set-top, and IPTV boxes. AV1 support in hardware is a big boost for putting more content in consumer hands worldwide. And there's also a noteworthy update to Mozilla's Ravi AV1 software encoder. It has much more features right now, better rate control, 2-pass rate control, and a C-callable API, so that Ravi, written in Rust, can be used from within C-based applications. Thank you.
For the update. Next up, we have Andrew Krug coming to us with the IT Minute.
It's time for the Weekly Minute Update, where we tell you all the things IT is doing to empower Mozillians in their mission to keep the web a global public resource open and accessible to all. This week's Minute has 2 updates. The first update comes from the Customer Operations team. The IT Customer Operations team is gearing up to launch the Subscription Platform, a critical new piece of infrastructure that enables Mozilla's pursuit of new revenue sources and business models. Built in partnership with the Firefox Accounts team and Open Innovation, the Subscription Platform ties together all the pieces of a subscription by integrating and coordinating FXA, Stripe, Salesforce, and Zendesk, to name a few. We're planning to launch the first version of Subscription Platform in support of the Firefox Private Network product concurrent with Skyline. Next, from AV Ops, an update on the Zoom transition. A Zoom upgrade will be coming to the Pocket office between October 21st and 25th. A detailed overview will be provided to the Bay Area staff shortly. Additional details on that are available here. For the San Francisco office, week number 1 of the Zoom upgrade has delivered 7 upgraded rooms for use. What should you expect in the new rooms? An effortless conference experience free of the Zoom voice prompts or music. This week, week number 2 brings 22 new rooms by the end of the week and our overall completion percentage to 44%. Any questions or issues, please report to AV Ops on Slack. For more information on the overall upgrade, please see the information on Mana. With that, that's the minute. I'll see you next week.
Very excited about those Zoom rooms. Thank you for the update, Andrew. And next up, we have me, Asa Dotzler, coming to you with your weekly Firefox update. Firefox 69.0.1 is our current stable release. This shipped a couple of weeks ago to take care of several minor issues. Firefox 70 is in the beta channel, with beta 11 going out tomorrow and beta 12 going out this Friday. There are 14 scheduled betas, so we're getting into the end game here. This week and next week's are the final betas. The week after that, we'll be hitting release candidate and then release. Firefox 70 ships to stable release on October 22nd, which is just barely 3 weeks away. Firefox 71 is in the nightly channel, and over the last week there have been about 375 bugs resolved as fixed, including these notable ones. One-off search buttons in the awesome bar display better in narrower windows. It used to be, or it was until very recently, that if you narrowed your window down, your one-off search buttons moved into a vertical alignment. And we fixed that so that even with narrow windows, they still spread out in a horizontal alignment. Soon to be deprecated TLS 1.0 and 1.1 have been disabled in nightly. I believe the plan is that those will be deprecated in the new year, potentially across a range of browsers, and in preparation for that, we've turned them off in nightly. The Synced tab sidebar can now be accessed from the Firefox account menu on the main toolbar. Firefox again supports more significant increase in font size in reader mode. We had a regression where we fixed reader mode so it didn't zoom the toolbars, but it also limited the total zoom available for content, which was insufficient for some use cases. So we fixed that, and you can now zoom your fonts up much further in reader mode. And last but not least, several Linux picture-in-picture issues have been resolved. You can check the wiki for links to any of these changes, in particular for those Linux picture-in-picture issues that I'm not going to dive into in detail. I'm going to now refresh to see if we have any other speakers. It doesn't look like it, and we have no introductions this week. So that brings us to the conclusion of our shortest yet Monday project call. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week at the same time, same place. Until then, keep on rocking the free web.